Muscle growth is like walking up the stairs, and fat loss is like sliding down the banister in terms of the time horizon. I would be very cautious to make quick decisions in a muscle building phase, for the first reason being it's like watching paint dry compared to fat loss. You really need to make sure that you're at a plateau. The second is, because typically you're at higher body fat when you're in a building phase, the changes are harder to see. And sometimes, especially if you're very experienced, you might do like a 10-month building phase to not know if you're actually building muscle under there until you then do your next cut and you're like, oh, I did put on tissue. Because it's the more body fat you have, the harder it is to see if you've actually built muscle. And the further you are in your training career, theoretically, the less muscle you can build per unit of time. And therefore, you have to really wait almost sometimes until you do the next cut.
So don't even think about plateaus until we're talking months now into this journey. And you have so much noise and data, like you said, right? Like you can't always see it as visually, right? Muscle growth is a very visual thing. Just as like the scale has its issues with fat loss, at least it is, I would say, more dependable in a fat loss phase than a muscle growth phase, because you could be putting on a lot of weight. Doesn't mean you're gaining muscle.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like, so in fact, sometimes you might be putting on not that much weight and actually gaining muscle. You do have a lot of data complications when it comes to analyzing your plateau, in addition to the time patience factor. I just wanted to highlight those two things because I think they're huge differentiators from a fat loss, because you need much more time before you even start thinking about plateaus. And when you do start thinking about them, you have to be crystal clear on what you're looking at, because it is very, very complicated and often masked.